Boom.
All right, and we are live.
We
Hello,
got
y'all.
action. Hey, we got action. Hey, 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 we got action. We live, we live, we live.
Welcome, y'all. Welcome back to Market Bullies. It's your girls, Kels,
And I'm Lala.
and we're back for more. We took time off last week. I was too busy eating leftovers. I don't know what Lala doing, but I know what I was doing. Um, so we took time to eat and finish our leftovers, but here we are this week. If you haven't already done so, like how we open up all our shows, is subscribe if you haven't.
Yep.
Go back and watch our videos if you haven't. Like them if you haven't, or don't like them. Definitely leave us comments and tell us what you did like or what you didn't like.
Right.
Um, but yeah, any other opening remarks?
Nothing besides to make sure you share them and also check us out on the other social media platforms of IG and Facebook. See that? Did y'all tell us what
Realistic.
type of merch y'all wanted in the future?
Did y'all?
See, we put y'all in.
Did y'all? Yeah, my dog acting crazy. Here we go. Okay, so as we do in every episode, we go down the weekly rundown. So for this week, all three indices were up. The Dow, S&P, Nasdaq all closed positive for this week. The sector winners, healthcare was the leading sector. It was up 2.72%, followed by communications, and then IT. Sector losers were energy, utilities, and materials.
Mm. Well, things is
So
moving
sorry
on
about
up.
that. Camry is not happy. But for the unemployment numbers, um, they're going down. All numbers are
That's
down.
good.
It is good. New first time claims are down. Continuing claims are down.
Mhm.
However, we are seeing a spike in COVID cases. So that might
I got a
change.
mask up.
Got a mask
Mask
up, and
up.
it might change. Get your mask. Get your mask. You little
Get your
nasty.
mask on.
That's funny that we both got masks. That's just crazy, but okay. That we had them in within reach, I should say. But so yeah, so with the increases of COVID-19 cases, we do see businesses shutting back down. So I just want to just go into that real quick. 14 million cases in the U.S., nearly 280,000 deaths. Um, my dog is just running around, y'all. Over the past week, California, because I am from the Bay, I'm from San Francisco, aka the city. Okay. Um, California has averaged 17,000, almost 18,000 new cases this week, with almost 100 new deaths per day. I know for my region, the San Francisco Bay Area region, um, the governor issued stay-at-home orders if the ICU capacity dropped below 15%. San Francisco, our ICU capacity has not dropped below 15%, but we have voluntarily decided to go ahead and comply with the stay-at-home order. So there will be no nail salons, no hair salons, no movie theaters, no wineries, no personal care services opened for a month.
Ooh. Y'all going back to the March, April shutdown. Y'all going back to that punishment.
And retail. So all indoor operations are operating at a 20% capacity. They will be taking numbers or counting people as they go in and as they leave.
Okay.
Older people and high risk population will have their set hours of when they can go to the stores, like the grocery stores. Usually it's in the mornings, like when they first open. It's usually
Mm-hmm.
only open to that population. Um,
Okay.
Shopping centers, indoor capacity 20%, and then restaurants takeout only, so no outdoor dining, which I'm okay with because it's too cold to be eating outside anyway. But I mean, with some businesses having to shut all the way down, and then some, businesses only operating at certain capacities, or only like restaurants take out only, some people are going to be out of a job again, right? So those unemployment numbers may start increasing, because I know California is not the only place who have issued this, stay-at-home orders. So we shall see what this winter is about to look like. We're staying on lockdown for a month. So that means
right. And then also, don't we have to account for those unemployment numbers, like once the people actually fall off of receiving the unemployment benefits?
mm-hmm.
You're not included in that.
They're not. So it could be higher than what's reported.
Right.
So I said it's about to be it's about to be a cold summer for a lot of people. But I did get a notification that they are extending forbearance for student loans. So hopefully that will be some assistance for some folks. The home mortgages, I think that expires the end of this year, December 31st. So maybe we'll hear more about that sooner rather than later. So again, the unemployment numbers are low, but with things closing back up, we might see a spike back up in those numbers. Moving on to our earnings.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Right before you move on to that, I just want to let everyone know with that, within the, I'm sorry, totally blanked out for a second. Within the COVID CARES Act, there is a provision within there where if your employer, if you're currently working and you have active student loans and your employer is willing to provide relief, they can pay up to $5,200 toward anything that you are back owed. So for anyone out there, I'm trying to pull up the actual snippet of the article, but there is a section within it. You could just Google COVID CARES Act for student loan relief, and it'll give you the portion within there where your employer can provide up to a $5,200 payment towards anything that's back owed. But you do have to do some due diligence, contact your HR department, and or just simply see if your employer is willing to provide that relief for you. So just want to let y'all know that. Sorry.
Yeah, thank you for doing that. I'm in government, so I got to see how that's gonna work for me. But I'm definitely gonna tap in. So moving along to the earnings. So for this week, the companies that I want to mention, my dog is like, she's being spoiled. Salesforce, they beat by 99 cents per share. Revenue grew 20% year over year. So they've been booming. Zoom beat that we're using, little zoomy zoom. Revenue was up 366% year over year. Makes sense. People really didn't care about Zoom last year. It has been a necessity this year for businesses, for schools, for everybody.
Okay.
HP, the computer maker, they beat. CrowdStrike, which is what is a software? It's not a software. It's like
it's a cybersecurity.
There you go. They beat Zscaler. I'm calling out Zscaler because that stock ran up after earnings. And they beat. I mean, the stock celebrated. And yeah, I mean, I say Ulta Beauty, they beat. But that's all I'm gonna say about Ulta. Okay. Also, DocuSign beat. I'm calling that out because I know that my job, I send out a lot of forms to my employees, and DocuSign has definitely helped a lot of my employees. If they have not been able to come into the office, send that over, fill out the forms online, good to go. Yeah, easy, makes things easy. And then the misses of this week is Snowflake. Snowflake missed. They actually recently went IPO'd or went public. So I don't know. And then Splunk missed as well.
Splunk.
It went.
Miss.
It sounded
Well,
like it's splunk. But that's all I got for the weekly rundown. I think Lala got some topics for us. That she gonna
I do. And just to circle back, it is the CARES Act. It is Section 2206. Section 2206 of the CARES Act indicates employers can provide payments up to $5,250 if they are willing to participate and provide that for the employees. So take that information and do with it what you may.
If you have to push a hard line, you've been working during this pandemic. Or if you haven't been working, you are a valuable employee and they need to be helping you out during this hard time. So,
that's right.
Get your money. Get your money. You can flip it either way.
Exactly. So this is what we do. We get information and we give it out to you. This is what we do. Now, let's talk about some tea that we got going on brewing up. We got companies out here reviving the dead, child. Reviving the dead. So this little, my picture, look at my picture, it's so cute. Look at my picture. When the iPhone
I'm pretty sure it's cute, but that light that you use.
I know the light just killed it, but that's okay because you got this.
Yes.
Okay. Before the iPhone dropped down on the world, there was this gadget known as a BlackBerry, right? And the BlackBerries of the world thought that they was going to come and take over, child, because they gave people the ability to do email, and they had that thing called Skype, which couple little Samsung users they be trying to use, that be all out cloudy and stuff.
You check is that the Palm Pilot? Was the
kind of something that, like they had the Sidekick, they had all that little.
Okay. So the Palm Pilot was not the what's it called? The Palm Pilot was actually something else.
Yeah, I think that eventually innovated and morphed into what Samsung has now. It's called like their Note, their Note phone or whatever, or tablet, however. But anywho, the company known as BlackBerry drifted off into no man's land. Nobody really knew anything about it. But they said, I need to come up to the light. Child. So they don't call up my boo Jeff from Amazon. You know what I'm saying? We had this discussion. Jeff is back. His boo. And Jeff said, you know what I'm saying? Talk to my man over here on the left. He handles all my cloud affairs. Talk to Andy. Get at Andy, and he might be able to help y'all and resuscitate y'all, give y'all a little bit of CPR. So BlackBerry is going to be partnering with AWS, and what they are going to be doing is BlackBerry is now going to look into the business of doing vehicle data collection for all of these autonomous vehicles.
BlackBerry.
They're partnering with AWS to do this. So, and when they made that announcement, their stock jumped up a little bit. It didn't go crazy, but it gave them a little bit of doo-doo. It went from
heartbeat. You gave him a little heartbeat.
You gave him a little heartbeat. They got that little, that big ping, that big ping. So
I have to look up the BlackBerry right now. For y'all who don't know, its ticker is BB. But go ahead.
Yeah. So just a little sprinkle, because with the explosion of EVs coming out on the market, and the explosion of all of the cloud data storage that is coming into play, with these autonomous vehicles, there's going to be a lot of data collection that's going to be needed. Because what that data collection is going to be doing is it's going to be allowing these companies to share information to make the cars safer, make the cars more cognizant of surrounding things that are going to be around them to, protect the passengers, I'll say, as well as passengers of other vehicles and things that are not moving that happen to be on the road. So
everybody is getting into that data collection.
Everybody is getting into that. Exactly.
Yeah. It's crazy.
And Andy is not worried about these other companies, child. He don't care nothing about Salesforce and Cloudera and Snowflake. And he don't care nothing about that. He did an interview when he basically said, listen, we know there's a large transition that's going on in the world. And, old brick and mortar data companies, pretty much they're going to be obsolete because everybody's going to be using the cloud to store their data. And he was like, there's a lot of companies out there that can be successful, but we just focused on us, Amazon. So AKA, worry about yourself.
Okay. Okay.
Worry about yourself.
Okay. Amazon doing a lot. Amazon doing a lot. Okay. It's interesting that they're using BlackBerry though, but if that's who they want to use, then that's who they want to use. But
BlackBerry, that deal is more so for BlackBerry partnering with them to become one of AWS's clients so that they can utilize it for them. It's not a win for AWS.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Yeah, no. They're, but AWS had to agree to it for them to come on board, and also for BlackBerry to do the promotion that they have been doing thus far with the, oh yeah, we on the AWS platform, we about to do vehicle data collection, we gonna do
right. So they just a client.
They just a client, exactly. He gave him a little defibrillator, and he gave him a little what you call that? It's the step up before the pacemaker, the defibrillator, I think it is, to give him a little
the chest compression.
Yeah, that little jolt,
the shock. Yeah,
they was almost out of there. BlackBerry was
they was out of there.
Not that they almost, they was gone. Right. So they're trying right now, what they're going to do is they're looking to get away from being the old dead phone company and morph into a cloud software company. And to give them a little bit of credit, before they dropped the BlackBerry, they were one of the leading companies when it came to communications technology, mobile technology. They just didn't know how to get to that next level, and they went that route with the phone. So, we'll just wait and see, what Amazon and what Andy and Jeff have up their sleeve, because I'm pretty sure, for other things that they were thinking about and brewing up in 2018, 2019 is going to start coming to the light, and so forth and so on. So that goes without say. So now that we're done with that, now we're going to talk about the battle of the beauty pageants. Beauty pageants are about to be back on the rise, but on a smaller scale. We're not talking about Miss Universe and Miss America, Miss World. What we're talking about are the retail beauty giants. Now,
like who? Like Ulta? Ulta Beauty?
Like Ulta, who just beat their earnings, okay? Ulta who just beat their earnings. 2 episodes ago, and then also last week, we gave you a little bit of sprinkling about it. And then this week, it comes completely tenfold. So, as we mentioned previously before, Ulta is partnered up with Target, where Ulta will be shop in shop. You go into Target and you will also have access into the Ulta stores. The Ulta current brick and mortar stores, from what I've seen so far, just like going through it, they're still going to remain as is. So you'll just have double the exposure. But there was an announcement with Ulta's main retail brick and mortar competition being Sephora. Ulta probably thought they had a one-up on it because Sephora is only really located in the malls. Now, before y'all like, no, LaLa, that's not right. I got one right down the street at my little strip mall.
I think I was about to say something. I'm like, okay.
You're right. However, the majority of Ulta retail space is inside of malls. My man David Simon got that on lock. Shout out to the SPG owners.
And I am not one of them, but shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to us. Shout out to us, because I'm up 89%. Shout out to me. Now, back to the topic at hand. Kohl's is partnering with Sephora.
Kohl's?
Kohl's.
Okay.
Kohl's, Kohl's is like, they kind of like that in between department store, but still like the little store. They don't really, when you really think about like going to stores to like get stuff, that's not one of the stores that kind of like pop in your head, right?
No,
It don't
yeah,
really
no.
it don't really pop in your head, but it will now. You know why? Because Sephora is going to be in there. And Sephora is going to open up 850 stores inside of Kohl's stores. Kohl's has about 1,100 stores, a little bit over 1,100 stores within 49 states within the United States. And
they opening up a lot then.
Hello?
A lot.
Hello. Okay?
Nearly every store.
Really? It's a very strategic move because the majority of Kohl's consumers are females.
And it's like, I need to grab me an outfit, I might as well get the makeup. Or I need to go run to the store, get some makeup real quick. Oh, snap, that shirt is hella cute. Need that.
Boom. Talk about one-stop shopping. And Sephora has on-site makeup artists. Now, I'm not going to say that Ulta's not going to have it, but let's just line them up side by side in the comparison of what's going to be happening with these stores. So with Ulta is going to be opening up 100 stores starting as of 2021. The stores are going to occupy about 1,000 square feet within each of the Target stores. So if you have been inside your local Targets, as I have all the time, you've noticed that your Targets have now started doing remodeling when you're first going in there, where their normal body care and their makeup stuff used to be in their normal aisles, and now you'll see it's kind of more like open. And the reason that they're doing that now is because that will soon become the Ulta space, that 1,000 square feet. Sephora, as of 2021, is going to double that. They're going to open up 200 stores. Okay. And they're going to utilize 250 square feet inside
250? 250?
250? No, 2,500.
I was going to say, I'm like, that's a closet.
That's, thank you, sis. 2,500 square feet.
They said, y'all want to play? We're going to do it better.
They're going to have their own entrance and exit out of the store. Unlike Ulta, you'll have to utilize Target, which is, here or there, okay. And they're going to expand those 200 stores by 2021 to 850 stores in the following 2 years.
Okay? They is not playing. They are
not playing. They come in with the smoke. And they better come with the smoke, because one thing Sephora did that I didn't like is when they made that announcement and they partnered up with JCPenney. Somebody at LVMH, if you do not know, Sephora is part of a publicly traded company known as LVMH. LVMH is a high luxury and brand. They own Louis Vuitton. My boo Riri Fenty, Fenty Corporation is underneath there. So Fenty Skin, Fenty Beauty, Savage, Fenty.
Okay, we get it. They also own some Hennessy too, though, right?
They own what?
Hennessy. Not beauty related, but they.
Oh yeah. They own all my brands. They own all the brands. Okay. So if do your due diligence. Okay. Do your due diligence. We're not saying to buy nothing. We just giving you the news. We just giving you the news. What comes across what comes across us.
Yeah, anyway. and so when you go into Kohl's or you go into Target, it won't be a surprise. We already even put you on. We already put you on some stuff before it has hit spotlight on TV. So
hello, that's what we do. First. We out here bullying. We out here, in a good way. Because we bull. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do. Big
tourist gang out here.
Yeah, exactly. Victorian energy over here. Now, back to our comparisons. Ulta is going to train Target employees to become prestige beauty experts.
Mm.
Sephora is already going to have their Sephora trained people running the store. But if a Kohl's employee wants to elevate into, they can and they will be trained by Sephora. Who would you rather give you advice on concealing foundation? The Joker that's in the red shirt that don't want to be putting the sheets up on
You
the
did not call him a joker. You did not.
Listen. I love y'all. Y'all Target employees. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because technically y'all work for me. I'm an investor at Target. So I got nothing but love.
It might be some Target employees who know how to do makeup. Okay.
Listen, and I am not mad. I am not mad at it at all. You know what I'm saying? At all. Now, so that's that, you know. Now.
Oh my goodness. That's scandalous. That's scandalous. Where's that Gucci? That damn. Damn.
Now, Ulta. What Ulta is also going to do, Ulta is going to bring in their Glam Lab, which is going to be equivalent to what Sephora actually offers inside of their store too. But not to say that Ulta wasn't already doing this inside of their stores already, where they will offer you like a 5-minute makeover, you know, give you advice on, you know, eyeshadow and all that other kind of stuff, or whatever you're going up for Ulta to do. Sephora and Kohl's, though, what they're going to do is they're also going to integrate their online presence with each other. So if I'm on Kohl's, Kohl's.com, which I've never been, but if I happen to go on Kohl's.com and I decide that, you know, I want some more Fenty Dewy Fresh spray, click, boom, pick. I could do it.
Easy.
I could do that. Easy breezy. You know what I'm saying? Boom, it's right there.
One store, one website.
Exactly. Easy. Exactly. They're going to allow to make it for an easier transition for the consumer. And what Sephora did was they looked at where the Kohl's stores are right now in comparison to where their closest Sephora store is, and it's miles apart. So this collaboration and partnership is going to introduce them to so many new customers. Do you know what this is going to do for the Sephora brand as well as the Kohl's brand? It's going to like tempo.
Yeah.
Not to say that it won't do the same thing, you know, for Target and Ulta, but you know.
Now Sephora will be closer to people, right? It's making it more easily accessible, right? And so, I mean, you might just be going to Kohl's and really looking for an outfit, and you don't even probably do makeup, and then you in Kohl's and you like, got this dress. I'm looking for a dress to go out, and wow, like I said, there's some makeup. I might have to grab some Rihanna.
Exactly. And I would not be surprised. It's my own personal opinion. Okay. I would not be surprised if there are certain brands which are currently owned by LVMH that will start to appear within the Kohl's store.
Okay.
No,
she said it.
You know what I'm saying?
She's saying that she's dropping this. She might be on to something.
Just telling you what the options could be.
Yeah. Giving them exposure.
Exactly. Now, I love both partnerships, honestly. I really love both partnerships because I love Target. I'm always in Target. I love Target. But I never really thought about Ulta. Like when my daughter, when she got me running around here, I don't do it no more because she got a license. But when I had to, you know, chauffeur around, you know, get makeup and this and that and all of that, it was always Sephora. It was never Ulta. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think we probably went to Ulta like 1 or 2 times, and she went in there and got like some generic for makeup. I think like a brush was some type of sponge or makeup wipes or something or another. But her to go spot be Sephora. So that is the battle of the beauties.
Okay.
So it's gonna be quite interesting.
It is. And it's, I would say it's happening at a good time because okay, they getting themselves in position for when the world open back up. Because baby, when the world open back up, everybody is popping out and they latest and they greatest looking, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Because that's what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm going to go to the Kohl's stores around me just to take a gander, just to see what they look like inside, what they offer now. And then I'll go back once Sephora pops in, see how it changes. We'll see.
Okay. Yeah, I don't really have a Kohl's near me. I have a Target. I have 2 Targets. It's not really a lot of Kohl's over here, but
yeah, I only have one Kohl's by me, and that joint about 10 minutes. It's a 10-minute drive.
mm-hmm.
I got 3 Targets, all like within 8 minutes of it.
Yeah, I got about 2. I got 3. I got 4 Targets on my way to a Kohl's. So
you know what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Target has more presence, but Target definitely has more presence. But if Ulta is only going to occupy 100 stores,
yeah,
anti-hill.
Mm-hmm. More to come.
Yeah, we'll see. See how it goes. That's all I got for you. Huh?
I thought you had one more topic. I was ready for you to continue. Okay.
No, that's all I got for you. You know what I'm saying?
Bring it back to me then. So let's talk about the holidays, the Thanksgiving sales, the Black Friday sales, the Cyber Monday sales. Did you go shopping?
What you buy?
I
bought some stuff, but it got to do with equity.
Oh. Okay. We gotta talk offline. That's big. That sounds like some. I didn't buy that.
I didn't do the plan that I told you. I didn't do that plan yet.
Okay.
But
we talk offline.
Yeah, I did do some other stuff, but yeah.
We talk offline. Okay, but I did. I was already looking for a laptop. I've been looking for a laptop. Well, I haven't. Okay, I'm lying. I've been wanting to buy a laptop. Ever since I started getting into, options and looking at trying to read charts, I've been, this is my work computer. Okay. I can only do so much on here. They hate, and I can't download, the software I need to download. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need a laptop. And I think I told y'all earlier, I had a 401k from my other employer like 5 years ago. I had a check waiting for me. So I was like, that check is coming. I know what I'm gonna use it for. I'm gonna use it for a laptop. So I did a little spinning or whatever. It was hard. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, dang, I could buy some stock. I could buy a contract with this, but
the mindset is crazy.
It is crazy from consumer to investor. It was so hard, y'all. Even though I knew this purchase would lead me into, making better investments, and it was an investment. It was just so hard. It was so hard giving away that money. Ugh.
I go to I be like, I could roll something. I'm not doing that.
It was so hard. Let me tell you, but I'm a deal person. So before I left, I went to get it from Best Buy. First of all, if you have been paying attention, Best Buy has been killing it since this whole COVID stuff. So here I am walking in Best Buy, kind of mad because I ain't got no stocks in Best Buy. So here I am spending my money with a company I don't own. But where was I going with the story? I done already forgot. Dang. But
you was buying a laptop for your investments to make, because you can't download software on the current.
I was saying I'm a big, I look for deals. So I asked Best Buy, I said, if this laptop goes on sale, can I get the discount price? Like even after I purchased, and they was like, yes. And I think it's only 30 days. So I said, so if this laptop goes on sale after that return period, can I return the laptop and then buy it again back for cheaper? And he was like, I ain't saying you can't. I said, say less. So yeah,
hello.
I haven't opened it up. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I haven't opened it up because I want to see if it goes down cheaper, especially with the Christmas deal.
That's smart.
But I know I'm not the only one who bought anything for Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or Thanksgiving. So I want to recap these sales numbers. Okay. So in October, late October, Adobe predicted, and yes, I did say Adobe, they made predictions on how much money was going to be spent online for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday. So
how much they spend? How much do people spend?
Let me tell you. And first of all, yes, I did say Adobe. Adobe predicted that Thanksgiving online sales will total $6 billion.
Where y'all get $6 billion from? Where y'all get $6 billion from? Where they get it from?
Child. I don't know. Unemployment, not having to pay a mortgage. Them PPE loans. You know, I know people who know people who know.
Well, I seen an article about that scam going on over there in the Bay Area. I mean, you know,
about the rapper? Oh man. Okay. Lil T was this rapper. I don't think he's from the Bay Area. I think he was from LA. He made a song about EDD, and that's our department who gives out unemployment insurance money, right? This fool made a song saying that he don't have to work, or I forget how the song goes, but basically he telling on himself, telling how he got this money fraudulently. Why are you snitching on yourself? So of course he got caught. I think that's Fed time. So I mean, stupid. I forgot how the line go, but he was saying like, I don't even want to make it up. I don't even want to make it. I might tag his video in the comments for y'all, so y'all can check it out. But just stupid. Like, okay, like
oh God, yes.
So dumb.
I was rolling when I came across that, and I was like, this can't be real. I said, this cannot be real.
Really dumb.
But
really dumb.
Sure enough, it was. It definitely was. But the people spending the money, I just don't understand where they getting all of this money from. Even Dollar General reported. Did you see Dollar General's revenues? Black Friday.
Well,
people
I mean,
spending $1 million in a dollar store. Girl,
at least they being, they being responsible.
Listen, I ain't mad.
Okay. So look, Adobe predicted that online Thanksgiving sales will total $6 billion. It actually totaled $5.1 billion. So they're a little bit below, but still, for one day of online shopping, $5.1 billion is a lot of money. For Black Friday, they predicted $10.3 billion, and that actually totaled $9 billion. And then on Cyber Monday, they predicted $12.7 billion, and it actually totaled $10.8. Now, these numbers may have been off slightly because, again, they made these predictions at the end of October. We were hoping, people were hoping that we were going to get another stimulus check. I said I didn't get one. I knew I wasn't going to get one. So, but I'm happy that, people did get them. But
shout out to y'all that did get it.
That did
I didn't get one either.
I didn't get one. But people were hoping, Adobe was assuming that if, another stimulus deal had passed, that people would spend money. So that could have been why the numbers were a little off. We didn't strike a deal, or the House or whoever didn't strike a deal about the stimulus check. So Yeah, just a little less money was spent, but again, 5 billion on Thanksgiving, 9 billion on Black Friday, and then almost 11 billion on Cyber Monday. That's a whole lot of money being spent on online sales only.
That
Online
is.
sales only.
I hope some people want some common sense and some knowledge.
Well, no. Some things you can't buy.
Sure.
Yeah. The most popular items were AirPods. Shout out to Apple. Shout out to Apple. Okay.
Shout out to you, Timmy. Timmy.
Okay. And Lego sets. Now, I don't have kids. And I don't know if Lego came out with some new products or what, but that was one of the most popular items bought on on Friday and Monday. So kudos to Legos.
You know what? Legos, I could see it. I can't even front. My daughter was probably a part of that. I got 4 Lego sets downstairs on the dining room table that she put together. All Star Wars. We are huge we love Star Wars over here. So I could totally dig it. And I know Amazon is a part of that because they had like $4.8 billion in sales on Black Friday. So I can only imagine, what people was out there buying. But Legos, maybe they was buying it for Christmas gifts. Keep the kids occupied.
Yeah, something, huh? But you take this information and do as you please. Like I said, one of the most popular items was AirPods. So, I mean, Apple, Apple. Okay. Adobe also predicted that between November 1st through November 22nd, and then December 4th and December 18th. Well, let me just break it up. From November 1st to the 22nd, that $2 billion are going to be spent would have been spent each day from the 1st of November to the 22nd of November. From the 22nd of November to December 3rd, they said that figure would have jumped to 3 billion per day. Okay? Per day. And then December 4th to the 18th, back to spending $2 billion per day on online sales. So y'all probably wondering how Adobe is able to estimate this. Do your research. Do your research, okay? Because they're not just a little, computer document, little company, okay? They doing a little bit more. Doing a little bit more than that, okay? But it's just crazy to know that this is how much we spend during the holiday season. There's a lot of money floating there. Regardless, clearly, if we in a pandemic and people ain't got no jobs, money is still being spent online.
It is being spent. And you know what? I just thought about my third topic that I actually had that I totally forgot about.
Exactly. But I knew she had three.
But it ties right into this. It ties right into this. Now, people, where y'all getting this money from? The people that ain't been working, and people collecting this. Where y'all getting all these billions and millions of dollars from? But the good government said they have a proposal out there on the table now, y'all. Y'all ready? So what they're gonna do is they're gonna offer $1,500. So y'all can have another $1,500 to get ready for the what's the sale that comes up after New Year's? For that sale, the kicker is, the caveat is you got to take the COVID vaccine.
The one that they just duct tape together.
Bruh. First of all.
Ain't no way.
First of all, listen. They're going to $1,500 to sell your soul. Okay? Now, to each his own. I'm not going to tell you what my stance is on the vaccine. To each his own. You do what you want with the vaccine. Matter of fact, I'll tell you my stance on the vaccine. I ain't taking no damn vaccine. I damn sure ain't taking no vaccine. They just whip together in some crock pot in a couple weeks. Are you kidding me? What?
So wait, they really,
Yeah.
so I seen that, so I seen that headline, but I didn't read too deep into it because I already knew I wasn't gonna take it. So I was like, this is not for me. Moving along. So they really said that. So that's really real.
It's a yes.
It's a proposal.
It is part of the proposed package that's going up. So if they send y'all, if they direct deposit that $1,500 in your account, like they did for anyone that was eligible, they got the money before. It's probably gonna come with you got get ready.
Look, it's crazy because I do work at a hospital. And I was on campus and look what I found. And they say vaccine trials is ready.
No,
And
no, no, no.
Yeah, it's coming, y'all. It's coming, y'all. It is coming now. Like she said, whether you take it, if you take the vaccine, know that it's going to be 2 parts of it, right? So you want to. I wonder if they're going to split the payments. You get your vaccine, you get $750. You come back, you might get the rest. Or I do know that they have concerns that people are not going to come back. So I wonder if you get $200, you get only $200 for the first time, and then the second time you come back, you get the rest of your check, or maybe you don't get none of it until you complete the 2-shot series. I don't know, but that's crazy. My mom actually texted me and was like, "You think your job is gonna make you get the vaccine?" And I'm like, "No." But then I'm thinking about it like, they might, but I'm working from home, so.
Yeah, some employers are indicating and softening up their employees by sending out communications now stating, as they probably start to do re-entry, it would be the best, how they do work. It'd be for the best interest of us all, the safety of us all, if everyone receives the vaccination. Well, you know what you could do? You can draft up my severance package and CTC, okay? Because I ain't taking it. I ain't taking it, and I don't want to re-entry. I don't want to re-entry now. So,
right. First of all, you allow me to work from home all this time. Why do I need to be in the office now? Like, but yeah. So I honestly, I don't think they're going to require us to do it. They do make us sign something when we decline to take the flu shot. I'm assuming that they are going to make us sign something that says that, okay, we're not taking it, and that they are releasing liability from any illnesses that may have been contracted on the job, so that they're not at fault if you get sick and if you die. Hate to say it like that, but I think that's probably where it would go. I know when COVID-19 first hit, it was a lot of talk about, well, how do businesses protect themselves with their employees getting sick? Maybe they got sick at work. Is it a workers' comp issue? How do we go about that? And so I just wonder when this COVID-19 vaccine does come out, and people, even though they can't require, well, maybe they can require some, I don't know, some businesses can require people to take it. And if they don't take it, if they have to sign something that releases liability from the company. I don't know. I'm not taking it. I don't even take the flu vaccine. So.
Right, exactly. And just for clarification, the $1,500 stimulus checks in conjunction with the COVID-19 vaccine, it's right now, it's in the proposal stage. It is not signed into federal law. Congress has not passed it. It is a proposal. However, it's on the document.
Yeah. So if they want y'all to take it, they gonna make sure it passes with that on there. Like, no, y'all gonna take this. Y'all gonna take this. Yeah. But yeah, I was watching CNBC one day, and it was like a administrator of a hospital, and he was talking about how they're their over capacity. And the analyst or whoever asked them would they make their nurses or their doctors, their providers take the vaccine. And he was like, no. He was like, no, I'm not making my folks take it. It's not enough information. So, I mean, yeah. So yeah, like I said, y'all do as y'all please.
Right.
But we are going to need people to take that vaccine so we can know what the long-term effects are. So thank you to whoever will be taking the vaccine.
Oh yeah, for the volunteers.
Yeah.
Shout out to y'all.
Shout out to y'all. Big ups to y'all.
Just so I could, I just like to review that kind of stuff, but I don't indulge in as a participant.
Yeah, I'll sit on the sidelines. But moving right along, so the man behind the scenes of this series had suggested we talk about LiDAR technology back in the end of October. And I seen that and I was like, what? Next subject.
Yeah, we was like, we don't like that. We don't like that, Mr. Producer.
And then Apple released its latest software update. And if you're anything like me, I like to read what they're adding, the updates. So I was reading, it had said something about LiDAR. And I was like, oh, Mr. Android did say did recommend that we talk about this. So I mean, he was on to something. Mr. Android was on to something. And so now I did my research on it. Okay, so what is LiDAR? LiDAR stands for light detection and ranging. It has been around since the 1950s. It's not something new. However, it has it's coming to us on the consumer side. Have we used it? Anybody own an Xbox or owned an Xbox Connect?
Yep, my son and my daughter have one.
I bought my mama one for her birthday, and then the house got broken into and it was gone. What happened when you live in the hood? But the Connect used a LiDAR technology. And actually, in 2013, Apple had bought the company that made that technology for the Xbox Connect. 7 years ago, Apple purchased that company, right? Like I said, the LiDAR technology to Apple just came to existence 7 years later in this recent update. And if you have an iPhone 12 or one of the new iPads, you have a sensor. You have a LiDAR sensor on there. So I think y'all have 3 cameras, a flash, and then there's another circle at the bottom of, for the little thing. And that's a LiDAR sensor. So, how are we using it? So after doing my research, I learned that you can take pictures in 3D now. And you can play around with that, right? You take a picture, you can do, I know some smart people out there, some fancy dancy software people, you crazy with the editing, right? So you do that, make your little 3D pictures, make your 3D videos. What else can you do with LiDAR? Virtual reality is gonna come. It was here, and LiDAR technology makes that happen.
Yep.
It's gonna cause for a better gaming experience. I know that a couple of years ago, I was on Target.com and I was looking to buy a lamp. And in the app, it allowed me to virtually place the lamp in my room. All right, this is 2 years ago.
Yep.
Now with this LiDAR stuff on our phones, and a lot of people are, utilizing, and Snapchat is utilizing LiDAR. It makes it even realer. Like it looked real 2 years ago when it was using whatever technology it was using. So I can just imagine what it looks like adding that 3D component to it. So
exactly,
you could use it for home improvement, right? You can be shopping on your phone, and you might be like, "Oh, this is a cute ass couch. Let's see how this looks in my space."
Home Depot Expo uses it. Raymore and Flanagan Furniture Store utilizes it. Uber Technologies.
Okay. So she leading me right into my next thing. So we were talking about earlier on, we're talking about autonomous driving. Like she said, Uber, Waymo, Toyota is using it. It sensors, right? So it's able to sense things and pick up, objects. So they're definitely using it for their autonomous driving to make it, safer. We don't want these cars driving us and they just doing anything and they hitting people or yeah. So they're using it. But
so is that maybe why BlackBerry partnered with AWS so they could come in and push LiDAR out the way?
So LiDAR is a technology, right? And so it's so they probably are using LiDAR technology, right? There's LiDAR technology companies, but it's like Wi-Fi, right? You can get Wi-Fi with Comcast, AT&T, blah, blah, blah. So it's just a technology. But who uses it the best or who's going to make the best of it? We shall see. We shall see. But there's always a black sheep, right? It's always a black sheep. Tesla.
I knew you was about to come. I knew you was about to come.
Tesla, Elon was like, F LiDAR, okay? He said,
you know why?
No.
Because he make the machines that make the machines that make the machine.
Tesla, Mr. Elon said, let me tell you, this man said, nah, we ain't doing that over here on Tesla. We're going to use radar, just regular radar, right? Just radar, okay? And so allegedly, Tesla is teaming up with an Israeli startup company called R Robotics for its Phoenix radar system. And so one of the reasons why Elon Musk was not a big fan or is not a big fan of LiDAR is because it costs as far as using it for driving, it costs thousands of dollars. And we already know these EVs, they're already low-key expensive. Tesla, it's a little expensive, but they releasing a new, more affordable version. So exactly. It just didn't make sense for him to add on, they say several thousand of dollars onto a car price because the sensors are so expensive. Another downside of LiDAR is that it can be affected by weather. So I don't need my car when it's raining to be tripping out on me, okay? If it's gonna be driving.
Right.
So Tesla, although a lot of these companies are using LiDAR, Tesla is like, nah, we're not going that route. We're gonna do X, Y, and Z. So we'll see. But this LiDAR stuff is gonna be a big thing for us as consumers, whether it's driving or it's just like we said, online shopping, video games. I feel like it's about to change. It's about to change things around. So if you are interested in learning or investing in LiDAR, there are some LiDAR companies. Velodyne, I think that's how you pronounce it, is a LiDAR company. Intel Mobileye. So Intel does have a little segment called Mobileye. LaLa's shaking her head. Okay.
Intel. Child. Intel.
I don't know. Mobileye might do something for them.
It ain't gonna do that. It ain't gonna do nothing that much.
You never know, honey.
It maybe. Let me not speak ill will.
And then there's another company who just went IPO'd on Friday called Lumineer. That ticker is LAZR for laser. Lumineer, again, just went public. I think they up 40% from their what is it called, the initial price. And the founder, let me tell you this, the founder started this company when he was 17 years old. I think the article said that was 8 years ago. So he's a billionaire after his company IPO'd at the age of 25. And I'm just like, he got a bright future, and I might have to make him my sugar baby. Hey. The lineup. He might be on to something. Or whatever. So yeah, it's just crazy how far technology has come and then where it's going. I mean, Like what? Like I just can't keep up. It's something new every day, every day. I was actually looking for a chip company, like who makes these chips to power this technology. Haven't found one yet. Well, Intel, but LaLa gave me the no signal for Intel. So I guess I gotta leave that alone.
For which type company? For chips for what?
For to support these LiDAR sensors. Well, Intel cheap. It could be it could just be a speculation, low risk investment. Okay, I don't know. Like I said, those are the companies you can look into if you so do choose to invest in. And but this has been another episode of Market Bullies. We thank you for riding with us. You know what? Let me thank certain people, okay? Because Market Bullies and TBD cannot exist without the support of y'all, and there's a lot of people behind the scenes that are doing things to forward our group. Shout out to Shy for sending me this ring light, because I seen y'all feedback. Yeah, that one man feedback on our videos talking about our video quality was weak. And I respond to comments. I respond to comments, Hunty. But yeah, so Shy, thank you for the ring light. Hopefully when this is uploaded, it looks better. Because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Somebody did tell me that maybe it's the lighting, because I am using this laptop, and this is a nice laptop or whatever. So it was the lighting. Had I not got this ring light, I was gonna pull my ghetto ass lamp and put it in front of me. But I'm official now. With this. Shout out to Mr. Android behind the scenes for, suggesting topics for us every week. Shout out to everyone who's putting in work again behind the scenes to forwarding TBD and supporting the movement. Okay. Shout out to Lily. Lily, you play a big role. Thank you, Zarlin. Shout out to Tanae. Shout out to everybody, man. Like all the reposts. Shout out to everybody that gives us support. Yes, Marseille for popping up on here and filling in for LaLa. Thank you. Shout out to y'all. And until next time, we will see y'all. We will see y'all. We love y'all. Bye. Bye.